Hello. Today I will quickly talk about what you should to stop that being lazy. So a lot of people is thinking productive is more like start doing something. A lot of the time is about stop doing some of the things. First, what we're going to talk about is a core principle. What is it that making people getting to that way? And then so the example, and then we talk about some example of like somehow people never have that problem. And then the next thing is like, the finally we come to a conclusion of what actually we should stop doing. Um, Basically just based on these principles. So yeah, let's get going. So with core principle, so basically, we are all being driven by getting some rewards, some kind of rewards that gonna get us moving and get doing the things. So for example, let's say you on some work, the reward is you get paid for it. Like basically that's kind of the very main things. Like when we do something, we expect to get something back in return. So that's kind of the core thing in that is you actually expect something in return, and we all like that. So which is one of the reason why um yeah, oops, okay, we all expect something in return. Yeah. So and then another thing is other people are checking or watching it us with like an expectation of something to be done, or or some kind of result. So think of it like when you do something and then somebody wants that result from you, like kind of like a manager, or or maybe kind of like somebody pays you to do something and you expect to get that done. That's kind of the same thing. Um, so basically, most of the reason things when we are actually being productive is basically kind of based on this. Like it has to have some kind of rewards or someone expecting something to be done from you. Kind of that. Kind of, those are the kind of core principle of how these things kind of work. So the next thing is, so we're gonna look at some of the example of the people never have this problem. So let's say the first one is like people who is at work, like especially if they have to come to the office. The thing is they get paid to do the job. So basically they don't have the problem with needing to get that done because they kind of getting that rewards based on that core principle that oh yeah there's a rewards that payment. So they they don't have that motivation or like lazy issues, or and especially if they're in office like being watched by a manager or like having people around like checking out on what they are doing. So it's kind of that expectation coming to that as well. And then yeah, like normally it's kind of like when someone pays you to do something for them, like you don't even have trouble doing that. Like even if you do it at home, like as freelancer, as soon as you get paid, you just do the job and deliver. Like that productivity and laziness issue is never be a thing. It's only when you maybe like you don't get paid or you don't get any rewards from it, nobody watching you over it, but that's when it comes as a problem. So, so yeah, now as you can see that most of the things that we are gonna try to do to be productive and it doesn't work is because they revolve around this. Like, because first we don't get any rewards from it, and so and you are kind of by your own. That's kind of a kind of like very core reason of why. So, I'll just go through some of the things that we shouldn't do to stop that, like being lazy, and that would be like try to wake up early. So like I would say that like wake up early is good. There's only one problem to it. Like you might wake up early, try to do something, and then you gotta get dismotivated, and you go back to bed. So it happens to me a lot. Like I get up early, try to do it, and then go back to bed, or like get up early and I just feel like just need a little bit more nap, and then like come back, and by the time I kind of get up, it's already really light. So it's, I mean, it sounds good to get that, but overall, it's require a lot of will, and it doesn't have any rewards to it. Nobody pays you to get up early, um, like that's kind of thing. And the next thing is like eat the frog. So basically, this is like get the kind of like the idea of get the most important things done first, and then and it's the hardest thing, and you will feel good. The thing is like because of nobody watching us to eat whether we got it done or not. It's really you don't have that expectation to get it done. Like you are the only one who watch over you, right? So it's so basically you can try to drag it out and drag things out. Like for example, I kind of want to get some this like video done in the morning, but to be honest, I'm dragging it into all the way to the afternoon, and it's kind of like the really important things. So basically, yeah, it's I mean, yeah, it's good, but like without anyone to expect you to be get it done, you can maybe like procrastinate on it, cheat on it. It's so easy to happen. And the next thing, try to get rid of some distraction or stop social media, for example. What I find is that it's okay. Like when, but like let's say I remember I delete Facebook from my phone, but the problem comes in is that I just like I just try to find another distraction like YouTube or Instagram. Like basically, even if I delete all the distraction app, I can still like try find something. It's more like you we kind of like designed for that um a bit in the terms of like looking for some entertaining and stuff or like a bit of distraction. So it's best that I find that learn how to worry about it rather than trying to fight against it, because at the end you will like your will fight back and then will try to find another distraction. Like you get rid of one distraction, you will find a different one to be distracted by. So it's not really worth it. That's what I find. And then to-do list. I mean, it just when it get overwhelming, you tend to just like leave it, kind of like leave it for next day, leave it for next day. So it's kind of like getting a bit procrastinating. But yeah, so basically, these are all kind of like anything that just involve yourself only, and it doesn't have like any other people helping or any other expectation of other people. It's it's kind of what um you should not do, because um what I find is that those things is normally not working. So yeah, that's because of the core principle of like the rewards and then the expectation from other people. So yeah, I guess that's everything that for the video. Well, thank you for your watching, and I'll see you then.